We do the intro, and then you say, well, guys.
Guys, what episode is this?
13.
13? You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
It is,
Thank
yeah.
God, man. All right, guys. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Mildly Appropriate Podcast. It's been about 2 weeks, probably 2.5 until this video gets posted, but we are on episode 12.
13, you fuck.
13.
Yeah.
Christ, you just said that.
Yeah.
We just told you it was 13.
Well, 13. At least I got corrected this time, and not it's just videos with fucking wrong titles. All right, guys. Today we have our classic cameraman here, now on stage with
It's
the boys.
me, dude.
He's been promoted.
Yeah, he's been
Sean.
promoted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey.
It's a big move. It's a big
Right.
move.
So
So-
moving up in the world.
So we have 4 of the 6 members of the MAGfest crew,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
excluding Brady, but, you know.
well,
Yeah,
that's fine.
Brady.
Brady.
Fuck Brady.
Brady
Fuck Brady,
sucks,
guys. That
dude.
guy's a piece of shit.
Shouldn't have brought him. Shouldn't have brought him.
I hope you watch this, Brady. Fuck you.
Yeah, you're not coming back.
I hope Brady's
Yeah.
one of our 50 subscribers,
Yeah.
and he watches this and unsubs.
Wait, are our 50 subscribers like people we know?
Huh?
Are our 50 subscribers people we know, or there's people that actually watch?
I think we have a couple that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, I think most of us could know most of the subscribers, but
Yeah.
there's a few in there who are like.
I'd say we have 10 that like are random. Let's
Oh.
pray. Let's
Yeah.
pray.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not just people with like
Please
9
God.
accounts.
Please God.
Sam made like,
Please
Sam made like
God.
bots and shit.
Yeah, I have like 90 bots.
Yeah.
It's like 8 subscribers right here.
So yeah, I think the craziest thing that. Oh wait, first off, let's finish
Oh,
the
story
story.
time.
Of
Oh,
Magfest.
yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna start. From,
I'm not even filled in on this, so I need to know.
Mom, I'm sorry, but all right. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. You know most of it. He knows all of it. He knows all of it. So Sam's really gonna get the information here. So for everyone, first, the part that Sam knows. Me and Danny, we're having a great night. We're going up the
What was this,
elevator.
Friday night, right? I think it was Friday night.
Yeah, it must have been. So
Yeah.
Friday night, we're going up the elevator at the Gaylord Hotel, which is in the National Harbor. So yeah, we're in the elevator.
Wait, you thought somebody was gonna make a fucking joke? Those are easy pickings.
No, it's for the
Easy
audience to
pickings.
fill in, so they can fill in their own
Yeah,
reaction.
right.
They
It's
can
a
be
real
like,
place.
Whoa,
It's actually called the Gaylord National.
Did they really go to the Gaylord?
Mhm.
That's pretty funny.
It must be fucking gay or something.
Yeah, fuck you
It's
guys.
a real place, real place.
So we're in the elevator, me and Daniel. So we're pretty drunk. We're having a good time. Good night. We're just walking around, and this older lady is in the elevator with us. For some reason, it was just her, even though there was a huge line, like to get in. It was just her in the elevator with us. Like, no one else
Yeah,
got.
you're right. Yeah,
Yeah, strange,
that,
right?
that was
now
weird.
that I think about it.
Yeah.
She asked where we're from, and I said, "Oh, we're from PA." She said, "Where in PA?" Undisclosed information, but she's from the same area
I
as
think
us.
people know where we are.
Well, fuck you.
Nah, that's okay.
So she's like 10 minutes from our location. Now someone's gonna in the comments and be like, "Here's his address,"
Yeah, right.
like Peter or some shit.
Some fuck.
So she said, "Oh, we're from the same area." I'm like, "That's crazy. Awesome, cool." So she brings us upstairs. Well, we go upstairs with her, and she buys me and Danny a drink. And they're like, it's way overpriced anywhere at the harbor. So it was like
course.
$10 a drink, and she bought herself a drink, so it was like $30, and she tipped them like 20. It was like $50 for our drinks, and we're like, what
Damn.
the fuck?
Slapping cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just assumed she had money. I don't know if it's true. No, she does actually. I know that now for a fact. So she starts just like ranting to us about some bullshit. I don't even know her kid.
It was
she
a
goes,
kid, yeah.
yeah. So she's with her 15-year-old son at the convention, and it's like a video game and music convention. So she has no interest in any of this shit. I was like, "Oh, where's he at?" She's like, "Oh, he's in the room." So what are you doing here? He kicked me out. I think he's jerking off or something. And that's when we know something.
Okay,
Did
yeah.
you know that part?
No.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So we knew something is like that's weird. She's like really open. She's just one of those really
Clearly.
open, crazy people.
Yeah.
Which she was cool as hell though. So then she starts ranting about how this guy like was hitting on her or something, and she like messes with him over her phone and like texts him pictures. So she shows us one of the pictures of the picture she sends to this guy, and it's her like shirt with her fucking boob out, like her nipple,
Tits and
Right.
all.
tits
yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that part?
Yeah, I know
okay.
up to this part.
All right. So craziest thing. So I'm sitting at home like 2 days ago, right?
Right.
And I'm just sitting in my room. All of a sudden, I get a text from my mom, and it's a picture of this lady.
What?
All I told my mom is that I met this woman at MAGfest who was like lived in the area.
Right.
So I get this text, a picture of the girl. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then like she's typing, and I'm like, what is happening? Because I didn't tell her the other part. She'll hear it now, but you know.
Right.
So she goes, oh, my mom's best friend, you know her,
Yeah.
is having lunch with her, and said she was at the convention.
Whoa.
Says she probably met you. And then
That's so weird.
then I get a
She
friend
definitely
request on
met us, all
Facebook.
right. Very friendly too.
Then I get a friend request on Facebook from her, and she DMs me and says "small world." I'm like, oh my god.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's fucked, isn't it?
Yeah.
So little does my mom know until this is posted. She
GG.
showed us her nipple, mom.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, look.
How
what
did
are you
they
gonna
know
do?
each other?
She lives in her neighborhood. My mom's friend's neighborhood.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they're neighbors.
Yes. Right?
They're
Crazy.
stay-at-home moms,
That's
right?
kinda weird.
They're stay-at-home moms or something? I mean, who the hell has
Yeah,
time to get
her
lunch?
husband's a doctor. I don't know. I don't want to say any more information about her, but especially because she's showing
fair
nipple
enough.
pictures to a bunch of 1-year-old men.
True.
So here's my critique of the entire situation, which is not even about her. It's about her son. Why is he in the fucking room by himself?
He's 15.
Well, okay.
But it's
so
MAGfest.
this is
Come on, get out there.
It's probably
MAGfest,
It's
right?
probably Brady.
There's degenerates. It probably was Brady. Yeah,
It's probably
yeah.
Brady.
Now look, I mean, it's like MAGfest is like you're supposed to not go out there and fucking
Yeah,
meet
dude.
somebody.
Everyone
by yourself.
at the convention is at least as weird as you are.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
So
yeah.
like, just do whatever you want. Like no
I
one's
think
gonna
it's fair
care.
to say we might be the most normal people. At
Yeah,
MAGfest.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah, our group is
That's
definitely.
weird, and that's fucking
normal.
weird.
And that's
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's how you.
That's kind of.
That's how you know it's bad.
Oh, also, she said to us if we get her son laid, that she'll buy the woman a Louis Vuitton bag. And I went up to like many women and was like, "Hey, this girl will buy you a Louis Vuitton bag." And then I said he's 15. They're like, "Oh my god," because they were down at first.
Right.
Yeah. Weird. Weird
Pose.
reaction,
They're all down for a bag.
Yeah, dude.
I know.
It's all it
Fucking
takes
gold
these
diggers.
days, man. Just a bag.
Well,
Gold
dude,
diggers.
honestly, depends how much the bag's worth. Let's be real.
Oh yeah, for sure.
How much does a Louis bag go
a
for
lot.
nowadays?
I think
Depends
Tro's
on the
like a
bag.
couple thousand.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
12,000. Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't know why she didn't say, "Hey, I'll just give you thousands of dollars cash if you get my son laid." That'd be
Right.
so much. But then
Well,
I'd give
she-
the girl half.
She
I'd
probably
keep half.
she probably already had the purse.
Right. That's a good call. I was gonna say why.
No, she
give
said
him
she'll
cash?
As a gift.
No, she said
Oh.
she'll buy the girl a Louis Vuitton
Well,
bag.
buy, give.
Regift.
No,
I think it
no.
was a regift.
It's fake.
I think
Um,
I think the
I'd burn
entire
it.
situation
I'd
was
burn
a
it.
regift, if anything.
Maybe.
Like I already have these bags. I don't need it. I don't need the second one. I'll give it away.
This is
My
my
son's
this is
gonna-
my oldest one. I want a new one anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, I think one of my favorite parts of the entire MAGfest this year was the cosplay competition.
Oh, that was was that just me, you, and Frank?
Frank, yeah.
Frank, yeah.
I'm
Dude, that
so
was cool.
sad that Sean didn't go.
It was
it was-
wild.
When on our way there in the car, I specifically said I want to go to a lot more cosplay
Somebody
stuff.
messaged you.
Anybody
Yeah, we
got a
did. We
thing?
did when we were there. We were messaging you like, Sean, come to this room.
Somebody clean my glasses. My shirt's not really for it. Oh, thank you so much.
New
Excuse
segment
me?
on the podcast. Clean my glasses.
Yeah.
Clean my
Do I look weird without my glasses?
No,
You look cute.
you look different
I
because I
can't
don't
see
see you all the
fucking
time.
I think I have glaucoma or something. I'm completely blind.
Is that any better?
Oh.
But yeah,
so good.
some of the cosplay was like really good.
Actually, you know what? To be honest with you, in the
No.
middle part.
Where am
Hey,
I?
dude, let's pull the mic.
Huh? Pull the mic?
Yeah, pull it closer. Pull it closer.
Oh.
I just want to make sure because that one had a little weird sound, you know.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
How we looking?
Let me see.
Sean do a good job? Was he fired from the podcast?
It's good. It'll do. Thanks.
I'll do.
It'll do.
Okay. Anyway, so I think like one of my favorite parts was the cosplay event
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know, I really like cosplay, and there was a lot of people who put a ton of work into like some of their costumes.
Mhm.
Some of them were characters that I recognized, and the others weren't. But like some of them, you could tell like they needed help to walk on stage because their like costumes were so delicately made.
Yeah, right.
Like there was a Scyther. Like I don't know if you're familiar with
I
that
did. Yeah, I
Pokemon.
saw him.
It was like
He
the
won.
cleanest cosplay
He won?
I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Oh, nice.
He won.
You could just tell like everything was just like made so perfectly. It was really good.
And it wasn't just like he bought that shit. Like that
Yeah,
guy fucking
yeah.
custom made
yeah,
that bullshit.
Yeah, he made the hell
All
out
I
of it.
remember is like there was just a bunch of people in cosplay around the fountain.
Oh yeah, that's where like all them take
I
pictures.
think, but wasn't that all Smash Bros themed or something?
No.
Because I happen to know it was all Nintendo characters.
A lot of the people go to MAGfest just to do cosplay. They don't even want to play games.
Dude, I think cosplay is hands down one of my favorite parts of going.
Really?
Like every time. Like I
Surprised
love
they come.
playing games. I love going to like cool panels and stuff.
Yeah.
But just walking around and being able to see like people cosplaying as video game characters that I can look at them and instantly know what they are. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, it's great, and I love the fact that some of them put really low effort in, and some
Yeah,
put really
they're
high
my
effort
favorite.
in
Yeah.
because it's hilarious.
Yeah, it is
You'll walk by
hilarious.
like a like a One Punch Man, and he's literally just in like a one colored outfit, and he
Yeah.
has like a yellow trash bag as his cape. And then you see like another guy who's got like the full mantle of a cape and like the full bodysuit and the boots all laced up, and
Yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
yeah. The Snorlax guy was back. That's a pretty good costume.
Oh yeah, the
In fact, that's
massive
one of my
Snorlax.
favorites.
We missed our
I love
picture.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one with
You
Dan.
got
and,
it.
and,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Sam. I got one. Actually,
Wow.
no, I
No,
got one.
I didn't go.
Oh.
I got it with
That's
someone.
not good.
Someone else.
It was us last year.
Yeah.
We could have recreated, but
Yeah, we
I
unlucky.
think there was a little bit too much anime though. Like, not that there's a problem with that really, but only because like there's so much fucking anime.
I love
in
it.
the markets that they didn't sell any games. You know what I'm saying?
The soapbox was a little letdown this year.
Oh,
Soapbox was a totally different
Okay,
atmosphere.
well, let's
because they
preface
fucked
by
it.
saying that we want the soapbox to stay.
Oh, 100%.
Hashtag save the soapbox.
Yes.
Right.
I don't even like using hashtags.
But
That's
it's
But
worthy.
it's
Yeah.
necessary.
Right.
So I would just say it was still fun at some moments.
Yeah.
But the problem was that there was always a MAGfest employee there, or I guess moderator they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much anyone at home who doesn't know, the soapbox is like a free speech, open conversation. Like you just go up and get your 10 or 15 minutes of saying literally anything you want, and then you walk off. And there's like an audience there to like at least bounce back ideas or like talk to you about things. Or in some senses just boo you off the table because they don't want to hear like.
There
what
wasn't
you
a lot
have
of
to
that
say.
though because the girl.
Right. Booing is
Moderator.
like no longer a thing because now apparently you have to like
It's a panel
respond to
now,
everything
yeah.
that they have to say.
I
So
know,
like if
it's
they're
like-
saying something you don't want to hear,
right.
you can't just be like, "Boo, this sucks." You
So
have to be like,
right.
"Oh, we respect your
Yeah.
time."
Right. We have to respect your time now, even if you're talking about whatever. Like the bald guy with the politics.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God,
what the
yeah.
fuck?
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, it's
Good.
like it sucks. Well, all right. So because the whole thing with Iran had just happened. We were at MAGfest.
Yeah. And we're in DC.
And he's talking about it, and it's like, look, dude, like, yeah, it sucks, and it's a big thing, but like, this is supposed to be like a little fucking bubble for 4 days out of the year. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
It's like,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
off.
Yeah. It's like I don't want to hear anything from the outside world.
I just
Yeah,
want to go up.
right in
I want to go up and
MAGfest.
listen to Troy talk about bidets.
Oh, that was a good talk.
The
That was a good
days?
one.
I missed
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I wasn't there for that.
There was a big
You weren't there?
bidet
Oh,
discussion.
bidets.
Yeah.
I thought you
Bidets,
said
yeah.
Were you there for the
bidets.
bidet?
Yeah.
discussion?
I was not there for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It was pretty much
It was a
like
good one.
Damn.
the podcast episode just like reiterated on.
I was in
Yeah.
the soapbox a
Except for
lot
the one.
this year.
I was too.
Me and you were there like
I was there more than
for a
last
long
year.
time, actually. Yeah.
That's because
Yeah.
you guys knew about it.
Every
Where-
time,
where
like,
you were.
Well,
doing
I knew about it
something,
last year. I just
right.
didn't
Every
want to
time
go.
Troy was
Oh.
not there and he was like either at the club or just like wandering around, I'm like, I'll just wait in the soapbox till he comes back. Because it'd be like Troy's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to this thing. And I'm like, all right. He's like, okay. So he'd come back like within half of the amount of time I thought he was going to take. He'd be like, yeah, some like weird thing happened. So I just came back.
That's the thing. Like, if you let Troy go off, 30 minutes, you have a good story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
30
true.
minutes, something stupid happens, and Troy just has a
Yeah,
good
Yeah,
bullshit.
Troy.
story.
Troy's
I
got
got that
some
Hello
weird stuff.
Kitty spinner somehow.
Yeah.
Like you brought
Someone's
a weird
chapstick.
drama to like.
Yeah, that was the whole
MAGfest.
thing. I don't even want to talk, but that was fucking.
That was
annoying.
Yeah,
bizarre.
do you wanna
from
bring that up or
MAGfest,
no?
man.
It was pretty much just like some fucking white knight hero trying to be like the man and like jealous
Speaking
of me
of white
talking to a
knights.
girl.
Do you want to talk about like almost getting lured?
Oh, really?
Lord, what do you mean?
Remember when we got lured by the trinkets?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I forgot about that
Wait,
story.
what happened?
Oh, this is
I know
great.
about it. I know about it.
Danny, you were there for like the first part, I think, when we were going up the escalator. So remember we were saying to this girl how great Sam is on the escalator. You
Oh
were there.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was there
So-
for the whole thing. Like,
Re-
kinda.
real-
You were there
came
for the
with us.
smoking too?
Yeah, he came
Oh,
out. with us.
Real
yeah.
sad that didn't work
Yeah.
out. By the way,
Eh.
she's a weirdo.
Yeah, it was.
Sean, were you there for the outside
No,
the second part?
I wasn't
Oh,
there.
Do you know the story?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You told me about
Yeah,
it, but
I
you can
almost
tell
got
the
lured.
story.
You're right though.
Yeah.
That was wild. So
The trinkets. The
so
bait
we're
and
like
switch.
we're going up the escalator and Sam's not there and we're just like randomly talking to this girl about Sam. We're like, yo, our friend Sam, like the man. He's like, if you see Sam around here, and she goes, Sam, I am.
Yeah, I was hyping up Sam as per usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys picked this random girl on the
I don't
escalator.
either.
Like,
She
this
She
is
looked good.
the
I
one-
thought
think-
she looked good.
She
Yeah.
looked okay. She
was-
looked
wasn't-
all right.
She was all right.
She was all right. She had like Sam was just telling me, he's like, dude, I want a bad bitch with a nose ring who knows what's up.
She fit the criteria.
So I was like,
Yeah.
we're all moving as a group to go up onto the escalator, and she goes, I don't care. Steps right in the middle of our group, goes, I'm going up the escalator. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a little attitude to her.
Right.
She's got a nose ring.
Right.
She's kind of looking a little
Bad
cute.
bitch is not my fucking
All right,
problem.
dude.
Right.
I'll take
Sugar
this
spice
opportunity.
on something nice. You know what I'm
I'll take
saying?
this opportunity to hype up Sam real quick.
Right.
Didn't work out in the end, but
No.
I set you up, right? I
Yeah,
threw
yeah.
it out there. If it works, it works.
Right.
We
right.
weren't
One of these
expecting to see
times.
this girl again.
No,
obviously.
never.
So,
Ever again.
So what happened is me and Sam go out to the spot where like all these people do a bunch of drugs and shit. Where like right where the pool is. There's like a heater area.
Right.
Whoa,
So all
whoa,
these-
whoa.
It's the pool crevice.
Yeah, it's a full crevice. All these people are doing like I don't even know what the fuck they're doing.
They're really
but-
just smoking cigarettes.
yeah, they're mostly
That's
smoking,
really all
yeah,
anyone
smoking
does there,
cigarettes
but-
and the guy with the custom wine.
Right.
That was
Yeah.
that was
Okay.
cool. That
It
was
was.
cool.
It was.
Oh god,
it
I
was
just
me.
spit all over the place.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. I'm salivating here. God damn. Sorry.
The
Yeah,
wine
it
was
so good.
For the record, this guy had like homemade mead.
God damn it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He had
Yeah,
his
did.
own
Oh,
mead. It was all flavored.
It was pretty cool.
It was crazy.
There's a lot of them. That was when we first got there. Like
Yeah,
that
to
was
be honest,
that
though,
was
they
Wednesday
didn't
night.
taste
Yeah.
good.
Wait,
They did
really?
not
That
taste
Yeah.
was Wednesday night.
It was like
Yeah, that was
Mag
Wednesday night.
Magfest wasn't even going on. He
Yeah,
just
he
like
was just
set
there
up
by himself
shop.
with like
Like,
one
hey, you
other
want some
guy.
I was so
mead?
surprised when you guys tried it. You guys were like, sure.
I didn't want to, and then Frank did. And I'm like,
Yeah, once
whatever,
Frank
I
did,
guess
it was
Yeah,
very
he's
good
first.
Frank's a
The
fucking
weird
animal.
thing was that it all tastes like fucking medicine to me.
I didn't
Really?
mind it. I didn't mind it.
I didn't try it, but like,
Robitussin with alcohol.
Frank
It's
said it
still
tastes fine,
impressive.
and Troy said it tastes
I'll
fine.
probably be dead in like a
I
week.
didn't think it was
Probably.
anything.
Whatever it was.
So we're walking by that area where all those people were at the pool, and we're going out to like where there's a spot that oversees the water. Me and Sam, and as we're walking out, they're right on our right side, like the girl and like a group of her friends or whatever. So we're sitting talking to them, and we start hanging out with them, and I'm like, this is Sam. Sam's the one that we were talking about. He's here.
It's the guy.
It's the man. So then she started, like, I don't know, we're hanging out for a while. I don't remember a lot of it. But then she goes, like, she says.
Oh, yeah. So her friend was basically, she had like this bag of like goodies. I'm just going to call them trinkets because they were really just small little random toys. And her friend was like showing them off to us. She's like, here, I want you guys to have these. They're like tokens. And we're like, all right. And she was like, if you just give this to anyone whose cosplay you really like, or like, you know, they put a lot of work into their costume. They really like it.
No, they said, or just anyone that you think is attractive, or like.
No. That was the other girl. So it was this girl and her friend, and like
dude,
these 3 dudes.
everything.
This was just like a weird, shady, like smoking circle. It was kind of odd. Anyway, so this girl's friend, the guys that you talked to, her friend had the bag of trinkets and was like talking to us and was telling us this. And then the girl that you guys had talked to was like, yeah, or if you guys think like a girl's like really cute or something and you want to like get to know them or like talk to them or something. And I was like, that's oddly specific. And she was just like, yeah, so if you ever like, you know, want to give them that hint, you could do that too. And then me and Troy were just like, okay.
No, but the reason it was so weird is because before she even said that, she goes, oh, I caught his name, but like, what's yours? And then I told her my name, and she goes, oh, what's your Instagram? And then that's where I was like, all right.
She started hitting on Troy,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, very weird.
I mean, like, and to be fair, like, when I had first seen her and she, like, introduced herself and everything, I was, like, expecting someone else. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm not that attractive.
But one thing I did when she followed me on Instagram, I was impressed by her Instagram, like, without that cosplay on or whatever she was wearing.
Yeah.
I was impressed. I'm not going to lie. I'll show you later.
I'll show you later.
If I can find it. I don't know if I can.
Ducky.
Huh?
I still have the rubber ducky.
What did I get? I got the Hello Kitty thing. I traded it. I was
going to say, Troy got, like, some random little yellow
yeah,
thing,
the
and
little
he
loot box
traded
thing,
that in.
whatever they
there
call
was
those.
So there's a box in, like, the custom games room. Actually, it might have been, like, one of the merch rooms. And
Yeah,
it was just a
merch room.
chest. It was just, like, a community chest. Like, take one, give one kind of thing.
That's cool.
And
That's
Troy
pretty cool.
brought his trinket and traded it out.
I think you. Okay. Now that I know the story, because I was
I
there,
stole
but
your
I didn't
trinket.
really.
I stole your trinket, yeah.
Yeah,
did
you were
you?
there.
Yeah, remember I lost mine, and then you put the ducky in for me so I could get
that's
the
right.
Hello Kitty? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I also traded mine in for like a
You
pack
definitely.
of
Yeah,
fruit snacks.
that was definitely supposed to be like a door to, pursue whatever.
Yeah, for sure. And like
It didn't seem like that at the time.
from
to be
like
fair.
just from seeing her and like how much the conversation was going on, I'm like, I don't want this. And I was just like, I don't care if my friends were like hyping this up. Like I just
No. I was hyping
makes sense.
you up, Sam. I wasn't hyping up you guys. I was
Yeah,
hyping
sure.
up you.
Thank
And
you.
that's what I do all
Thank
the
you.
time.
Thank you, Sean.
You're cute.
Thank you.
Also, a lot of people were complimenting Troy's hair.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Well, there's that one dude.
I got
Was
hit
there-
on by
were
a
there
lot
more
of
than that?
guys.
Yeah, there's more than that.
Yeah.
Oh,
more than
shit.
that.
Troy got hit on by a lot of dudes.
Oh,
Yeah.
gee.
Did you hear the end when we were getting the picture?
Yeah.
That was
That was the
fucking
worst
weird.
one.
That was the weirdest one.
Wait, what? I don't
You didn't hear that?
No.
So we're about to get our picture. I asked a dude in the back who's like sitting down. I'm like, hey.
Oh
can-
yeah.
No, and the worst part was, I'm like, hey, can you take a picture of us? He goes, no, I'm too tired. It was like 6 a.m., which I
It
understand.
was 6 a.m. Yeah. But
he didn't
still.
sleep. But
Yeah,
then,
still.
but then I turn around to come back, and he goes, wait, you're cute. Can we hang out? And I'm like, you just fucking denied my picture. Like, fuck you.
Yeah,
dude.
right. Yeah.
I just looked at him. I was like, no, and I just walked away.
Yeah,
Fucking-
fuck that dude.
Yeah, that was
That
weird.
was weird.
And then the one guy almost tried humping me.
Whoa,
Oh, right,
what
right.
the
Yeah.
hell?
I would count that as flirting. Troy was getting
That-
a picture with like some
that was
funny
bad.
like box cosplayer
What's that
thing.
brown?
It had like a munchie. It has like sharp teeth and it's like a big.
Oh, Domo.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
That was
the
good.
one.
Yeah. So wait, I literally have 5 pictures where I'm just like this, like with the domo,
Yeah.
and like it has his hands out too. And then all of a sudden, this guy starts getting closer and closer in each picture, and he's literally next to me. I fucking jump up. I'm like, what? The
Oh,
fuck?
Yeah,
I
no.
remember
It was
that.
way worse than that he just described.
I
This
was
dude,
not
this dude was
sober.
in like
Yeah, I remember
very
this.
tight black pants.
Yeah.
And like spandexy pants. And he was like on the ground, like a very contorted position. And he slowly just like got into like this split.
He was like dancing to me.
He was like in a split, but then
Yeah.
he kept like thrusting his hips closer to Troy and was like moving up and down towards Troy. And Troy was like, "What the fuck's going on?" And like got up and left. He was like, "No." And
then he started yelling, "Come back,"
then
right?
the dude was like yelling. He's like, "Come back! I won't do it again!" Like something like that. And Troy was like, "Fucking."
I ran, dude.
He
I was
noped out of
of
there real fast.
I was booking it, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I was just trying to get pictures of the cosplayers, and I
Yeah.
almost got like harassed. So that was scary.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. And then I think there was a very normal interaction where one of the guys running the stalls, he made like custom guns. I think we were like
Oh, like
walking
the
by
Nerf?
him late at night. Yeah, like the Nerf free paintings and stuff. And the guy was like, "Dude, how do you get your hair to stay like that?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I was
yeah, that guy was
Troy's
just
Troy's
cool.
like, I blow dry it.
Yeah.
And he was like, wow, nice.
Yeah.
And
We don't have
that was
that
like
kind
the
of
whole
hair.
interaction.
Yeah. I was like, and then after that, I definitely was fucked up, and I was like, guys, I'm getting hyped up
Yeah,
tonight.
Troy's like, dude, I'm getting
gassed
gassed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
good.
fucking great. What was your favorite like time at MAGfest, boys?
Oh man.
I think it was
nothing really.
I think for me it was the woman.
I think the whole
I
thing
didn't really
sucked.
enjoy it, to be honest with you.
2020
I
wasn't bad.
always like going to the the computer museum.
Oh yeah.
Every time
I didn't fucking go.
Love
I
it.
totally forgot.
Love it.
I know you went on like
While
the
you
first
guys
day.
were playing Overwatch,
Right.
that's what I was doing.
Right,
Guys,
right.
D&D
That
was
was
great. D&D was
Oh,
great.
dude, that was
Such a
awful.
letdown, man.
It was
What a
so sad.
terrible
I mean,
process.
obviously it was destined not to happen,
No.
right?
Yeah.
No,
Because
2021
like
MAGfest.
things went
For
wrong
sure.
for the whole time we were trying to do it.
MAGfest 2021,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, that's a
where it's gonna be.
2021 type.
You know, I'll be honest. I had very low expectations going in because I couldn't drink, and I was like, "Fuck." The worst thing about not being able to drink is everyone else being drunk.
Yeah.
And like the only person who wasn't able to drink was Sean. I'm like, okay, so this
Yeah.
is. I at least have Sean who's like, he's sober all the time, but like at the same time, it's like you still miss out on like
Are you gonna
just
be
being
hyped for
able to
next
be drunk
MAGfest?
with everyone. Oh yeah.
Especially man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
dude,
for sure.
All right, so because
Hopefully
we didn't.
next
Oh, we
year-
gotta book our
yeah.
rooms now. We should
yeah,
do
we
that.
should.
I tried.
ASAP.
You can't do it yet.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I get figured out the dates.
I had someone who did it last year though. Same thing. Like they booked it the day after, pretty much.
I know, but it's because it's the
you
time
gotta-
frame that it is.
You got to get in touch.
It's too far out to book.
Do you know?
gotta-
do
you
you
gotta
know the
know
dates for
someone.
sure?
No, not for sure, but I'm pretty sure I figured it out.
Also, yeah, isn't it
Seventh
just
or
the
something?
first
Yeah, I
weekend
think it's
after?
the 7th to the.
It's always the
10th or
first weekend
something.
after.
Yeah.
Well, not this time because the first is like Friday.
Yeah,
January
so it's
1st
the
is on
weekend. It's the
Friday.
next full
So
week
it'll be the
after.
next
Yeah.
full
So
weekend.
I guess we should just contact our
Although
friend,
one time there
Our
was in
yeah,
February.
our plug,
our plug
and then have
superior.
her do the rooms.
Right.
Do you think that we'll be able to like? So if we go through the Gaylord, they'll be able to get us in faster than like with MAGfest ever would, right?
I guess so.
But
yeah.
the problem is if we get them normally.
the pricing is the big issue.
I was just
Yeah.
about to say the price is not going to be a MAGfest discount.
I
No.
don't give a shit if we get the rooms, all of them. For,
Also, we,
Yeah,
dude,
but
we
it
gotta
costs
get
twice
we
as
gotta
much.
get Saturday night. That really messed
100%,
everything.
That
yeah.
sucked.
That was
Yeah.
wild.
That was
Oh,
terrible.
that is
honestly,
my
it wasn't
honestly-
the worst thing ever.
What,
Okay.
what we should do? We should go around best and worst thing about Mac.
Yeah, I agree.
It wasn't
Okay.
the worst thing ever.
No. I'm saying like
He's saying
what,
we should
like,
go
around.
we should
New
go around. What was your
segment,
favorite
new
part? What was your
segment.
least favorite part?
Yeah.
Getting hit on by guys.
Favorite part?
Yeah, probably,
Yeah.
probably his least favorite part. All right, but okay. First off, you can start.
Okay.
But I just want to comment on like the staying up all night thing. I kind of didn't mind it, although I wasn't driving, so like
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
schedule was
Yeah. Right.
totally not reliant on like what we
Yeah,
had
we
to
slept
do.
in the
It
car
was
for a
kind of just
while.
like tag along and bring your stuff, and I'm like, okay, I can do that awake or sleep.
Right.
But
Yeah.
to be fair, I really expected my following day's schedule to be screwed up. But sleeping in the car was like super clutch.
That's good.
Because like I slept in the car for 3 hours and then got home and napped for 3 hours after like being home for 3 hours. So like it was like off and
nice-
on napping
yeah.
pretty much.
Right.
And then I fell asleep like way later, like 10:30, 11.
That's
I
good.
definitely
like, this is
fucked up my
totally
back
easy,
somehow.
so.
Like definitely.
I
fucked
remember,
up my
Dude,
back.
I
I slept all that whole. I slept from when we got back. I slept until 7:00. Woke up.
Get closer. to me.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I
What was I even talking about?
You got good sleep the night after.
Oh yeah. I think I slept like the entire day. I got up for like an hour when I got back, and I went back to sleep.
Wow.
Pretty bizarre.
All right. So what was your
Well, you were up for
favorite
a long
and least
time.
favorite?
Wait, what were you gonna say? You were gonna say something?
no, I was saying
No. Okay.
Sean, pull the mic over like
Um,
the side, like far to the end. Yeah, and then.
So Danny, your favorite.
All right,
and
my
least
Not that
favorite
far, yeah,
thing,
that, just angled away from him.
yeah, like that.
Tough.
Yeah, let's move the chair a little.
I can definitely say my least favorite thing was D&D. They
Right.
gotta like normally you would just sign up ahead of time.
Yeah.
They gotta do that. Like it was terrible. Geez, my favorite thing.
That's the hardest part.
That is the hardest part. The arcade was really good this year. I had a good time. I had a good time with the rhythm games.
I low key disagree.
I thought
You
it was way
disagree?
better than last
Yeah,
year.
just because like this year I feel like there were so many rhythm games
There
that
was.
like
It's
as
great.
someone who doesn't play and just watches rhythm games, that's great. But it also means that there was like a lot fewer like arcade games there. Like there was really only like those 2 rows of arcade games that weren't pinball. You know what I
There
mean?
wasn't as much pinball as last year.
Like there's pinball and then there's like the racing games that are all lined up together and then
Yeah.
pinball at the very end.
Yeah.
Why is
just doing
pinball
that.
so big at MAGfest? I don't really get it.
Oh,
It's
They
like
have,
easy.
they have
They don't really see
tournament. They have
anymore, you know?
tournaments and stuff too.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's
I don't know
easy.
why.
It's a classic. You know,
Easy
well, I
classic
shouldn't
game.
say
There's a lot
easy,
of
but
them,
like it's
though. It's,
easy
like,
to play. It's not
ridiculous.
easy to be.
But it was like
so
set up.
many.
Like the arcade was definitely organized way better than
Oh,
it's ever
yes.
been.
Oh,
I
and there
agree.
wasn't destroyed machines. Like it wasn't like just
There wasn't
machines
many.
that were off.
There wasn't too many. And also, I saw people like fixing them, which was like something you don't normally see. Normally, they just leave them dead for the weekend, but they actually tried to fix them, which was pretty nice. God, I don't know. You know what? You guys go, and then I'll figure
Yeah, I was
it
gonna
out.
say we can come back.
Yeah.
All right. So easy. My least favorite part. So it's kind of not easy, I guess, because it's a tie between two. One, sleeping on the floor every single night. Last MAGfest, I had a sleeping bag, so it wasn't a big deal. This one, dude, a towel did not cut it.
No, not
Like
at all.
it was so like I didn't realize how bad it was until the last day. I was kind of sore, and I got home and slept in my bed, and I was like, wow,
Yeah.
I needed to not be on the floor.
Yeah.
D&D definitely sucked.
Yeah.
So I'd probably go between one of those, like either not having a solid bed to sleep in, or just like D&D cucking like pretty much the whole day.
I know. That
Like
was
it was every hour we
like,
went.
what,
It
we
was
tried
just,
since like 1 o'clock, right?
yeah.
And then
It was
the
like
thing
we
at
got
4.
up, we ate, and then we were trying for the rest of the
Yeah.
day, and it
Yeah,
didn't
right.
work the whole
Right.
time. It was really lame. But favorite part, definitely just walking around.
Yeah.
Like no specific thing, but walking around, running into random people, random cosplayers. Like
Yeah.
like I think walking around solo is my favorite thing to do at MAGfest. Like
is a good time, right?
doing things as groups is really really fun. Like LAN party, we were all playing Overwatch. That was awesome. Going to panels,
that's one of my
really really cool.
Yeah.
But like my favorite time is when we don't really have anything to do. I walk around by myself and I just run into cool people.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I like that too, and it's like it's so much better. Like now that I can compare the two, it's so much better when I'm drunk because I'm so much more likely to just like see a cosplay and be like, that cosplay is fucking sick.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Like, just to
I was
totally
doing
call
that.
them out and be
Literally
like,
me.
I can't believe how cool that is. Whereas like when I'm sober, I'm like in my head, I'm like, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, right.
Like, damn, that's a cool costume. But and then I just like walk by them. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Ah,
Yeah,
whatever."
as the convention progressed, I like called people out more and more. So like
Right.
day one, I was more like to myself. Day two, I was like maybe commented here and there. By the last day, I was like, nice,
Yeah.
dude, like that's sick.
There was some girl I was like, you look fucking hot. Like when I was
well,
drunk.
yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
you
yeah.
were
Yeah.
you were
He
crazy.
was
Dude,
talking
I got a
about-
lot of cool pictures
Yeah.
of people though.
Yeah.
I
Definitely
agree
were.
though. I actually do agree. I think going around by yourself is like pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
fun.
when you guys playing
Like you
Overwatch, dude,
you can't
that
do
was
it
a good
all the
time.
time, but like
No.
it's so nice like in between stuff.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Just like getting a feel for your own shit and seeing what you want to do by yourself.
Right.
It's always
What
fun.
about you, Troy?
Overwatch was a big one for me because like we were all just wired in like
Oh yeah,
because that was the night we're
That was-
staying up.
that was
So,
gamer hours.
Yeah, that was a great time. The PCs is probably one of the big things I didn't like.
I was just about to say,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
man,
that's
I
my
know.
least favorite. But
We didn't
yeah.
have too many issues,
stole
a
it.
little bit, not
Right.
like crazy, but I think we might have to do the power play of bringing 2 cars next year if we get both like the Saturday
We
night.
definitely will be doing that.
If we don't get the
Really?
Saturday
You
night, we
think
can't
so?
take 2 cars
because like, look, I think
Oh,
it's
if we don't get
if we don't get Saturday night, we can't
we're not
take 2
gonna. I
cars.
don't think we're ever gonna.
No,
I don't think that's gonna
we're
happen.
getting Saturday.
getting Saturday
Like we
night.
get
if we're
Saturday
getting
for
like
sure.
rooms, we'll get all the rooms.
Yeah,
all the nights we need.
I was just about to say because like
I think Frank just messed
we've
up.
already experienced this as
Yeah,
of now
you
being
know, we
so
told him
bad.
days
I
like
just don't
4
think
times.
it'll
Yeah.
happen again.
Yeah, fuck Frank.
And it was still fun, but like
I had a blast.
Right.
No, yeah,
It was
a
just
room
hard.
would be
It was
nice.
just hard. How
Every
much
year
easier
it
would have
tops
been if we were
itself.
just like we can go fucking
because
crash?
like all right, like Saturday night, I could have drank. I could have really fucking gone all out.
Everyone said we're going all out, and then the Saturday
Well,
night
it's
thing
like,
fucked us.
what,
Yeah,
like,
because
yeah,
I was gonna do it.
I
Anyway,
wasn't
but-
gonna. You know
Well,
what
yeah,
I mean?
'cause
It's
you
like,
would've had to stay
I
up.
would've
It
never
would've
recovered.
sucked.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then drive back, but
You still had to drink that night. No, it was Friday night. Never mind.
yeah, drink Friday night.
Yeah. We didn't see any. We saw like a tiny bit of
no,
Denny.
we saw no Dunny. We saw
no,
Denny.
no, we saw a little bit. Of
I
Denny.
hung out with Denny.
Yeah,
he wasn't
Denny
all
was
night,
around.
though. He was around for a little bit.
Yeah,
I hung out
He
with.
was in the
Denny.
room when he started.
Denny's
chugging
a nice
the
guy.
Pineapple.
Yeah, Denny's alright.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Danny,
Denny's fun.
He's pretty easy to convince, luckily, because like there was,
gonna
a,
get- he's gonna
there
get,
was a
like-
point where Denny really didn't want to get rid of this flask he had, and I was
Oh,
like,
I have your flask.
I was like, Denny,
Oh, okay,
I was
good.
like, we can't let you finish this flask, and me and Frank were with Denny the whole time.
Oh, that was me. No, I
No,
kept,
Frank was
you
there.
kept. I took taking the flask. Remember?
Because you showed up with me, and so me, Frank, and Denny were all walking around. We went to the crevice, and then you showed up at the crevice because we were texting.
Oh
you.
yeah.
Yeah, so
I don't remember
we
shit.
were all here, and like Danny was like, he's like, I just this is my I gotta finish this. I gotta
Yeah.
finish this. And I was telling Frank like from the second we left and we're walking around, I'm like, if he finishes the flask, we're gonna have Dunny. And
I
was like,
remember that.
And I was like, Denny really wants to have Dunny. And the whole time I was like, we just can't get him to finish the flask. So I finally got the flask away from him, and then like Troy came and just took it, and then eventually just gave it back. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I told Troy, I'm like, you can give it back, but you're dealing with Dunny. I'm not doing it. Troy's like,
I
fine,
would.
I don't care. Like,
Troy's like,
famous last
I'll
words.
just leave.
Yeah.
Dude, it's funny. Danny doesn't want Dunny, but Danny wants Dunny.
Danny loves Dunny.
I know, man.
Danny and Dunny are like great friends.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They go way back.
Danny's like, I don't want to be like this.
I know. Hard drinking, gentlemen.
So yeah, is that your favorite part?
What?
PCs.
Yeah. Was
Overwatch?
PCs your favorite or your least
It
favorite?
was both. It was
Overwatch,
Overwatch,
yeah.
I mean, also walking around, of course, and just kind of fucking around the soapbox.
Yeah.
Meeting the tit girl.
That was
Honestly,
bizarre, man.
Yeah.
I would say my least favorite part was definitely the PCs. Troy took that, but like, it was like. Apparently, the reason was that the Computer Upgrade Kings, which are like the people that like sponsor the event, they just like donate. I'm not sure if it's them just like donating these computers.
lend them.
The way
They
that
do
they
donate
put
them.
it was that these computers are normally sold, and that they sold so many for Christmas that their leftover inventory was
Yep.
like really small.
Yeah.
Well,
So they didn't have enough computers just to hand out.
Hey, at least they're doing good.
well,
right?
the way I
Right.
heard it was, or at least what I remember hearing was, like they reserve a certain amount of PCs for MAGfest. So
Right.
like they won't sell them. So the more that they reserve for MAGfest, the less that they can sell for like the
Right.
Christmas holiday.
Exactly.
So they don't like MAGfest doesn't pay for them or get it at like super discounted because
They don't
like
pay for it all.
yeah. So like if they don't pay for them at all, they're like, dude, we don't want to hold all these PCs for MAGfest. We'd rather just sell them and make money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
makes
confused
sense.
if they definitely don't still sell those PCs, and if
Yeah, I
they
don't
do,
know.
it's at a
They don't.
refurbished price.
No,
Destroyed,
they
yeah.
they do events. That's all they do.
So they just use those computers.
Yeah,
as
so pretty
like,
much like it was just a bad timing is what it was because remember it was like coming right off of New Year's,
right.
Yeah.
so
Christmas-
they just
Christmas
couldn't
and
get
New
those PCs back to where they needed them in time.
Right.
So they set up the stage instead to make up like the space.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think it's worth bringing the PCs. Like you're
Why
I
do you
think
think
so
so?
too.
I don't think I can bring this though. That's a pain in the ass.
I
Dude.
mean, you could. You could. We've seen bigger ones. I mean,
It's
like
just
the
a
guy
pan.
had your old case. Remember that white case?
Oh yeah,
That's
striker.
way
Yeah.
bigger. Than
Still,
that.
it's just like with
Dude,
all we have set up here, it's
it-
really.
Oh, yeah, it would be
Okay,
good,
I think
yeah.
I
And
think
my
with
monitor, the
two
Alienware one?
cars, it's definitely doable.
Why, hold
easily.
on. I have a question. Why are we all of a sudden on a boat of two cars? I feel like we had plenty of
because
room.
like we could.
But
we did
my
not.
all
car,
of us, for all of us
No,
bringing PCs.
not for PC.
Oh, no, we're
Why
saying
would
if
we
we do
bring
PCs.
PCs?
Because we couldn't get PCs all the time.
I mean, like, okay, so I was gonna also bring up the fact that like,
It's like
I
almost
really
not
didn't.
worth it.
I didn't really mind because the longest you had to wait was like I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. I don't
It's
know.
surprising people are getting up pretty quick.
I wasn't in a like super mood to game as much this year.
True.
Yeah, me neither.
But
yeah,
at the
I know
same
what you
time,
mean.
it was almost like I don't know. I was just patiently waiting for someone to leave.
But
I
You know, like,
guess.
I feel like at the same time, the reason we weren't in the mood at all the time is because we knew during the prime hours we couldn't just go and
True.
sit down with as a group and play.
Yeah,
even-
right.
Yeah.
That is
E-
true.
yeah, even late at night, it wasn't like super guaranteed. Like last year,
You would get a seat just by yourself.
Right.
somewhere.
I was just
yeah,
gonna say,
yeah,
I
yeah.
just wouldn't be
Like
with everyone.
so last year, I would stay up till 4 a.m. by myself. You guys would all be up in the room, and I'd just be like, I don't really want to go to bed yet, and no questions asked, easy PC
Yeah.
whenever I want.
Yeah.
This year, I'd have to be like, well, do I really want to walk all the way over there and then
Wait.
maybe not get a PC?
Yeah.
Like I'd probably just rather walk around.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, I can confirm that when we were getting ready to leave, which was like 5 or 6 a.m. I think it was 6 a.m. when we got up from the PCs. I was like, fuck this. Like, they were like finishing up Overwatch. I'm like, yeah, wake me up when we leave. And I just like fucking put my head right down. Because like,
Yeah.
what made me decide to do that was I looked around and saw 3 other people doing it. And I'm like, oh, all right, everyone's fucking taking a nap
Yeah,
now.
they're not gonna
Yeah,
say anything.
they didn't care. All the
Also,
computers were
more,
open.
you're more justified to do that if you have your own.
Right.
Which that's why I think it's worth it. Also, another thing we can do because like, all right, so my car, you can put the rear seats down so you have even more storage space.
Right.
You can also totally bring a futon or something into the room. I mean, I think it's worth it.
Well, okay,
Some
so
PCs
where
versus a
where
on the futon,
yeah
tie the
I'm
PCs to the
okay.
futon?
So for me at least,
Wait,
I'm
what?
okay with a sleeping bag.
Like, wait, a futon? You can bring a futon?
Yeah,
it's,
what are
it's,
you
like
saying?
it's a single person futon.
You're
Fucking huge,
You're
dude.
sitting in front of a futon.
That thing
no?
is mad. You're not
No,
putting
it's
a.
not like that. It's like you roll it up.
That's not
It's
a
like
futon.
it's like a
Yeah,
rollout
well,
mattress.
It's
Fucking
like
Okay,
a
wait.
little
Why
futon,
not
yeah.
just bring a sleeping bag?
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I
it
mean,
takes
I
up
think so.
significantly
well,
less
it
space.
is, but I'm
Like,
okay with a sleeping bag. Like sleeping bag last year was fine. No
Wait.
sleeping bag this year sucked.
Were you
Yes.
guys at the party with me? I think Sam was.
No,
I was
party.
there.
Danny, you mean the one where you met the lady?
No. The
Oh,
party
No,
yeah,
when we
room,
got in the
Oh,
secret
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
secret
in the
party.
suite.
Oh, it's
The
passed
sleep
out.
party.
Yeah, I
passed
came with
out.
him.
Yeah,
That was
I was
weird.
there.
That was
It was
fucking
super
weird.
It was
Yeah,
really
yeah,
it was
let's
really
talk about
cool.
that.
There was a bar, like not just like a bar, like they had a bar built into this place. These people made their own bar at this party for the mods.
They were like selling drinks.
Yeah.
The girl was selling drinks of all their own
Out of
alcohol
like,
and, like taking like money from
plastic.
it.
Remember?
The big bins of like
Yeah.
what's it called?
And this was
Jungle
in a
Juice?
hotel room?
Jungle
maybe?
Juice. Yeah.
This was in a hotel room?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
in,
It was like a
in one
suite
of the
room.
suites.
It's like a
Have
party
you ever
room.
been in one?
No.
It's okay. First off, it's huge.
Yeah.
Massive.
It's like a very
There's a-
formal hotel room.
There's a fucking table for just like dining, like a dining
Yeah.
table.
Yeah. So like there's there's like a kitchen that has that opening bar window that leads out to the dining room. And then next to the dining room is the actual living room where it's like super open and a massive view of the water.
Huh.
And there's like a couch in there, and I'm pretty sure there was a huge table that they just like had moved to the side. And then there's a separate bedroom that goes off, and there's a separate bathroom, and then there's like an entire foyer, like an opening room to the hotel room that's just
Jesus
a foyer.
Christ.
There's a double door,
And then to
like-
the left of inside there is like where you go into the kitchen.
So we went to the double door. On the left, all the way on the side, is where the regular door is,
Yeah.
and that's where the bedrooms are. And I think it has multiple bedrooms. Like I'm almost positive.
It's probably two.
How did we get those rooms? Like,
They're all
you
administrators.
pay
They're all the
pay
mods.
millions of
All the
dollars.
mods
they're
are
all the
there.
mods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a mod
How did
party.
we
All of
get
a sudden,
in there?
someone started talking about it. We went up with that girl, and she was
Oh,
like, "Oh,
I
it's down here."
No, we saw it from the outside, and
Oh,
you were
yeah.
you were like,
The pool
we're gonna
spot.
try and get in
Right,
there,
right.
and Troy goes, okay, we're on the 11th floor. It's got to be on floor 9. I'm like, Troy, we're
was
in the
so
back
off,
of the
yeah.
hotel, where the floors are higher. It's floor like
Oh, we were
five.
like 5
I'm like,
floors
it's floor
higher, yeah.
5 and it's like floor 5 or 6. And Troy's like, all right, floor 9, and we
Yeah,
go
yeah.
all
Try
the way
that
up,
one.
and then we have to spend what 15 minutes finding it.
Dude,
At
somehow someone's chapstick got in my pocket.
It's probably mine,
that
dude.
was
I
really
lost
weird.
mine.
Wait. Do you still? Oh no. He asked me, and I was like, no, I think that's my chapstick.
Yeah, I think it
weren't
was
we the
Sam.
ones that switched?
Dude, it was not a switch. I swear to God, I was in CVS.
Wait, that all happened the same night? The chapstick thing and this party?
Yes. All the
'Cause
same
I-
night.
I don't,
went to
dude. There was a
CVS
lot of
with
stuff going on.
Yes, there was a lot going on that
So I
night.
got up and I went to CVS.
Yes.
Does anyone
hell?
have? Do you have the gold Blistex?
No, that's what it was, though.
Fuck, that's the one I
That's-
fucking lost.
I gave it to someone. I gave it to one of you.
You probably gave
No,
it to
you
me.
took it.
I'm-
Yeah, you
and
did
I'm
take
pretty
it.
sure I still
I
lost
took it at CVS because all 3 of us went.
No, Sam
I
didn't
don't
go.
think we
It was just
traded
me
at
and Dan. I
CVS.
thought it was
Yeah,
just me and
yeah.
Dan.
No,
no,
I
you
came
took
with
it.
you guys to
Oh, you
CVS.
did?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
fucking
I think you took
You
it.
were very.
I was
messed
blessed.
up.
Yeah.
You were very messed up.
Dude,
You started talking like these random dudes outside, or like
I'm
this
like,
guy.
how
on the
did
Yeah,
chapstick
street.
get in my
group.
pocket?
Yeah, and he's like, dude, this is like
made a
magic.
Twitter
I know, it was like
Dude.
not even a big deal.
I made a
Oh,
Twitter
yeah,
post. Did I delete that?
He asked.
Fuck,
he was
I
like,
didn't delete
he was like,
that.
how did chapstick get in my pocket? He asked like on Twitter.
Let me make sure I deleted it. Let me see if I deleted that. I don't remember deleting it.
Well, why would you delete it? What's the big deal?
It's
'Cause
important.
I said it, and then Sam had the chapstick, and I'm like, oh.
Well, it's a historical
Oh,
moment. You can't
oh my
delete it
God,
now.
top investigator.
Yo.
That's it.
I've never looked at this since that
What is
night. It says, who snuck this chapstick in my pocket at MAGfest?
Wait, toss it this way.
Wait, it has a
Yeah,
retweet?
toss it this way.
Wait, what the
It was the
fuck?
guy.
The epic conclusion to the story. No way. Yo!
Oh my god, they
Toss it.
It was
recorded
the
it.
guys, yeah.
Wait, I gotta watch it first.
Was this yours? Was it used by you? In my pocket. I posted a tweet on this. Yes, I said whoever's
What is it titled? The conclusion to the story.
in my pocket.
Oh, because you were asking me like, I'm missing my chapstick.
I posted a tweet.
No, I had mine. I had both of ours.
I said
Oh.
You're wearing the same thing.
Yeah. My pajamas.
Pretty wild, huh?
Yeah, wild
Yeah,
time, man.
Wait, is that the one I bought?
It's time to
I
be
don't
a
think it is.
complete
No,
and absolute degenerate.
Yours is the same that Troy normally uses, which is why I noticed it and I was like, oh, you got some chapstick. He's like, yeah, it was like
Bad Lex.
$6.
Yeah.
I played this is this guy's title. I play video games kind of quick.
Oh, he's probably a speedrunner.
Yeah.
Streaming director for userfriendly.com. SadX and
Stop giving him a free shout out.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's not a shout. I'm just saying what he. Oh yeah, I just said his website. You're right.
Yeah.
He streams too.
Yeah, cut this out.
He streams too.
Yeah. Bleep that out, Sam.
Yeah.
No free ads.
It's a time to be a complete degenerate.
It's
You know
the
what I mean?
it's hands down the best time of the
It's
year.
Best time of the year, man.
I
Hands
feel like
down.
next year is going to be a lot of fun, mainly because I can drink real hard and then.
Oh, here's another thing that's
Party.
like a big factor. Well, first of all, my favorite thing, I don't think I said it yet. I'm going to stick with the arcade. I had a really good time in the arcade.
Oh, yeah?
Because I also kind of soloed the arcade
Dude,
early in the
Dan,
morning. Who? What the fuck? What kind of podcast is this? Jesus Christ. Oh, my God, man.
As you were saying?
Unbelievable.
What?
Danny and I played Dance Dance Revolution together. That was kind of cute.
Nuh-uh.
Oh yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I wish I got that on tape.
Woo.
Dude.
By the second
Fuck.
verse, I was done.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
no,
We
I'm gonna
it was
heart attack.
it was tough, dude.
Jesus.
I'm really bad at it.
Dude, I love watching the people over there. Sometimes there's like people who are going off.
Sam loves rhythm games.
I did
Wait,
not
were
see.
you there when the guy was spinning on the floor? Who was there at the
What?
Were you there?
No.
It's probably me. Dude, we saw some.
He had his
There was
dick.
some.
He took
He
his shirt
took
off.
his shirt off.
Ripped. I'll
He was
tell you, he
nerdless.
ripped.
Yeah, he was.
Fucking ripped.
Sounds
And
like
then
a
he
fucking
started
White
spinning
Knight.
on the floor. Like, it was pretty nuts.
Speaking of White Knight, that's definitely my cosplay next year.
A white knight.
Yeah. Did I explain this to you
Kinda
guys?
racist.
No, I
No.
don't, you said it to me, and I
Okay.
don't really understand it.
All right. So I think I told Frank, but I'll tell everyone. So my idea for a cosplay next year is I wanted to cosplay for sure, and we were making Twitch mod jokes. So I'm going to go as a White Knight. I'm gonna be in like armor. You know what I'm saying? Like all
Okay,
painted
yeah.
white armor and a fedora. And on my chest is gonna be a Twitch Prime logo.
Get it all
And
the
I'm
way
gonna
through
be a
it.
Twitch moderator.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, don't do the purple like Twitch Prime. You should do a green sword like you're a mod. Like
Yeah.
you're a
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
I'm
Or
gonna
just have
I'm
a
gonna
green
be I'm
sword in
gonna
your
be a
hand.
Twitch White Knight
Maybe.
mod.
Do a green sword in your hand, maybe.
Or both. Just like
Or
green
just- yeah,
sword,
or
but
just
like
both.
have you definitely like that green.
And then I can just walk around following like attractive cosplayers and pretend to be their White Knight. Just be like,
Right.
"Do not speak to my queen."
Yeah.
That's a good fucking idea, dude.
Right,
it's
dude.
Pretty
Yeah.
great.
Now
That's a good
now
idea.
everyone
I
who's
like
going to MAGfest, that's our sub, is gonna steal my cosplay.
Right.
I think one of the best costumes I saw, like outside of that cosplay competition, was white theme, light theme
they
and
did
dark
that.
theme.
They did
just
that.
Yeah,
like-
they were there last
Yeah.
year too.
They're
That's really
so
good.
The guy was carrying around like a big Chungus sign.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
That
yeah,
killed
yeah.
you.
Danny,
I love it.
Danny
I
laughed
love it.
every time we walked by
Dude,
him.
they would come to the soapbox. Those dudes.
Yeah,
they
I
would
saw
just like
them,
sit in the back.
once, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we could rant on about soapbox, although no one would get it. But like,
Oh, yeah.
I was just really upset with how much it didn't like
Yeah.
entertain me this year. like to be honest,
I just kept yelling at
I
people
wish
on
we took
stage.
control of the soapbox.
I would. Say
I mean, we kinda
wish
did.
I would wish that we didn't, because I don't know. I just felt like 75% of what I was listening to was like not funny and not entertaining, and then the other 25% I didn't really want to like partake in conversation with.
Oh,
Like there was
one of
just
the
so
best-
many topics that came up, and I was just like,
You need
I
you
don't
need to have
wanna-
like a funny person up there, or like
That's when you boo them off stage.
Yeah.
you gotta. Well,
Right.
that's a problem. Like if you have moderators, you can't boo them off stage. Like,
Oh, I was booing.
yeah.
Oh
I
no,
was
no,
too.
you still would, but like it's not like they would actually step off.
My
It's
favorite part of
stupid.
MAGfest was when I first saw Satchel in there the first time I went in the soapbox.
Yes.
I was like,
Oh,
guys,
yeah, it
let's
was
go in
the
the soapbox.
the
And they're like,
reunion.
there's no way they're in there fucking sitting down. I'm like, yo! And he just runs at us. Like, that was great.
Yeah,
that was a
it's pretty
great
great.
moment.
Yeah, I really liked Max and Satchel. They were really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Max is dope.
Yeah, good guys. It was just a shame that there were so many other. I wouldn't even. It sounds like I'm being like hateful against new people to the soapbox, but I really just didn't like all of the new vibes that were coming in. Although not that there was like a defined vibe in
Yeah.
the soapbox, it just felt like it wasn't.
It was forced.
as chill. Yeah, it was
was forced,
super
yeah.
forced. It wasn't like there was like a chill
Because
environment.
I'm
Really.
telling
everybody,
you,
like for
it
some
was-
reason, everybody
Dude.
had an agenda
Well,
to push.
Right,
all right,
everyone
all right.
did, like, a
So
new agenda or something.
my theory is because there's like the administration there, people like we would yell at people and boo them, but they'd never get off stage because to me it's like, well, I have a moderator here, so like what are you going to do?
I have my full 10 minutes.
Yeah,
we
I
used
get
to
my
shit on them until they literally,
respect
got
my
off, but
10
they-
15 minutes. Yeah,
they're
we
like,
used
yeah,
to
we
like
have to
make
go.
people want to cry.
Yeah, they're like, we have to get off stage. I think the reason
mod,
why
like,
it'll
protects
happen,
them.
The agenda shit is because it was a panel. Like, it was listed as a panel, so people are like, oh, it opens at this time, it's a panel.
Right.
Let me go there and speak my part because it's an open, free
Right.
speech kind
Yeah.
of place.
Although the only one that got me off is that he was like really pushing an agenda was that bald guy like pushing. I
I
think it was-
understand, yeah, that guy
The
that was
pink haired
worst.
girl also sucked.
He was
Yeah,
like,
she
he was
sucked
like, I'm a
too. He liked her,
communist.
though.
He was like, I'm a communist, but then some dude called him out. He's like, dude, that's socialist. They're two different things. And like the guy was like, come up here and define it then, or whatever. He like called the dude out, and he just
Oh,
like,
I remember that.
he like
Wait,
proved him wrong.
how about the
Like,
comedian? He
bald
was
guy,
back.
The bald guy
Oh,
got
yeah,
off
yeah.
and
I
got
actually
sad.
had a conversation with him.
Really?
So I was
I think
this
he
is when
suck-
I was
I
like
think he
strolling
sucks.
around. I ran into him,
Sucks.
and I was like, "Hey, what's up? Like, I saw you last year, and I saw you this year. Like, you're not doing great, but like, how's it going?" And he actually does like stand up where he lives. I forget where he lives, but he's like kind of starting up.
Probably the worst
pretty much.
town ever, dude. It's probably so fucking
Yeah,
huge.
I can't imagine it's good.
He is not fun.
It's
I
good
asked him to do
content.
the story, and he wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Nuh-uh.
The
I
cocktail
said
one?
Yeah, he did the cocktail one.
no, he did not. He
usually
literally
did.
said
No, he
I don't
did.
think
No,
did.
he said-
no. Trey asked him, and he was like, I forget it.
No, he said one part. He's like, "Oh yeah, I ended up not having sex with this girl." That's all he said. And he's like, "All right,
Oh
it's a
yeah,
story
he
for another
didn't
time."
do like a full
I
story.
mean,
Yeah,
he's
he-
a bad. He's
dude,
bad.
the full story was
He's bad.
amazing.
He sucks.
The full story
The full
was so
story's,
bad.
Like, builds up to something, and he has no punchline. Like,
Yeah, it was so bad. It was
Yeah.
funny. That's why I wanted to hear it again. And
I
I was
collapsed
like,
a lung last year. Like,
Yeah,
laughing at how
exactly.
bad this guy was. Like, oh my god.
like, "Is that it?"
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yelling at him.
Danny would like, I sat next to him, and Danny would like hear the end of the joke. He'd be like, is that the punchline?
Yeah, right.
He was so confused. And he couldn't
And he
breathe.
was
Yeah.
Denny. He was Denny last year.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
And almost Dunny at some points.
Dude, the soapbox is a magical place.
He was like slapping his legs and shit.
I
Like,
know. I was fuck.
See,
Dude.
now what I'm saying, I feel like the soapbox is less of a magical place. You know?
I
Yeah,
hope
there
it's-
was less magic this
It's
year.
got to be
Next year.
completely moderated. Just don't
hope it's back
don't
next year.
interfere. Whatever
I think
happens there
If
happens.
the plan that Max and Satchel were going for works, we'll find out next year.
Yeah.
Then everything should be fine and peace will be restored. But if it's still like a panel thing again, where like people are just walking all over
They
it,
ran
Oh,
the
you
soapbox
you know
last
who
year.
I really liked? That security dude that came in.
He was funny.
He was
with
cool.
me,
Yeah, you were up there with him.
He was like,
cool.
"You fuckers who are shitting
Yeah.
in the urinal,
Yeah, dude.
or on the floor."
He had
fuck you.
dude, he had some shit to say.
Yeah.
I missed that. I didn't see it.
That was
People
a good
like
part.
throw up. People having sex like
Yeah.
in the middle of the bathrooms and shit.
And like
on
yeah,
the,
yeah,
on the
yeah.
big floor. Like
On
the
the-
marble
Yeah,
with
floor.
three
the
girls
shit.
like going at it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was I, man? This is
Dude,
bullshit.
he's like, "I've been security for fucking 3 years here, and you guys are fucking crazy."
He's like-
he's like, I do all these conventions, and you are by far the worst.
It's like you are all disgusting.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
and it's
well,
true. It's true.
Dude, MAGfest is a gross place. It
Oh,
definitely
it's
is.
Say this,
dude.
like,
You
I
guys,
was
everything.
pretty clean this year though.
dude. Honestly,
I think we're just
lots,
a
a
clean group.
lot less weird smells.
Yeah, I smelled some
You know?
shit.
You
at
get
some
a,
For
point.
sure.
You get a glimpse
For
every
sure.
now and then,
Yeah.
you know,
Someone,
But
someone,
it-
someone
way-
threw up in one of the elevators. And shit in
Yeah,
the
way
elevator.
way less often
Swear to
than
God.
this year.
Yeah, this year.
shit in the
On
elevator.
the side though, so we didn't get to it. It was
Oh,
the
okay.
side where
Like-
the soapbox was.
Like
yeah,
shit
like
it.
poop. Yeah,
That's
Poop
weird.
on the
I
elevator.
don't like that.
I know somebody stripped down naked and ran around in the.
That's funny.
The marble floor.
That's
area.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's a picture of like some guy just like standing around naked.
That's incredible.
What if we just went fully naked? Didn't even acknowledge it. Hey guys.
Here's
Sorry,
the
I'm
other
I'm a
thing, though.
nudist.
MAGfest definitely depends on the group you go with. Like that can make or break the MAGfest, in
Yeah,
my opinion.
I agree.
I agree.
Elaborate.
really
I
like
agree.
the group that we have. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
pretty much. Fuck. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's not that. It's just like if you want to go, well, it's not like you can't go, but you
It-
definitely gotta get your own room.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
like,
I-
would
they
you,
tried
also
ruining the
would you
rooms.
guys go solo?
To MAGfest?
Yeah.
I don't
Fuck
think so.
no.
I don't. I
See,
wouldn't.
I would, but I don't have to. So fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Like
I,
I,
just,
think
I would. I would
definitely
enjoy
wouldn't.
it, but not enough to
I would
pay for all.
I would
of
probably
it,
go.
you know?
Like I see why you want. I would literally just go and just be fucked up probably the entire time. Like if I had no friends and I would just be.
Dude, if
obliterated.
if I had no
Yeah,
friends, I
yeah,
just wouldn't
yeah,
go.
for
It just I wouldn't be worth it.
Wouldn't be worth it.
yeah, just
Yeah.
fucking
I agree.
jump off a bridge.
Nah, I'd stayed home. Like
yeah,
I just
would
wouldn't.
just stay home and
Game.
by
Like if
yourself.
if
yeah.
none of you guys wanted to go, I wouldn't go.
I'm sure you'd meet a cool group you can
It
meet
would.
with every
Yeah,
year though.
I'm
Probably
sure
could,
it would
but
be
yeah.
awesome. But like,
I'd much
not
rather go
as
with my-
awesome.
Oh,
I
yeah.
said
It
go
wouldn't
with my
justify
friends.
it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. No, it's
Yeah.
definitely amazing going with like our
oh,
group.
you
Our
guys
group's
are
awesome.
incredible,
yeah,
Dude. I
That's a
love you
good
guys
time,
too.
man.
dude.
It's honestly my favorite time of the year. By far.
Yeah,
me too.
for sure.
Yeah.
Not even
Yeah.
not even
Yeah.
close.
It's
The
funny.
best.
It's like there's always like that. We always joke about, it, but there's like that period of depression
Oh, it
after
was-
MAGfest
oh,
where
yeah.
you're
Oh,
like,
it hit me hard, man.
we won't
Yeah,
be
it
back.
I just
hit
look
me
at my
bad.
pictures from MAGfest. I'm like, this is
I
great.
haven't even done the laundry
This is
since
great.
MAGfest. I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah,
Dude, life is just trash
Life is
now.
trash. What the fuck is the point of this crap?
yeah.
Take your
It really
flask
does.
home and just drink yourself
It's
into
like
a coma.
it's like a MAGfest post MAGfest depression on top of like just a winter seasonal depression.
Yeah,
Right.
dude.
It's
it's
like,
rough.
dude,
Fuck this
that.
place.
Fuck
Hey,
It's
dude,
a hard
it was
combo.
warm as shit today
Oh,
though.
fucking-
Dude, today
oh
was
yeah,
nice.
man.
Today was fucking nice.
Yeah, I didn't go outside.
Oh.
Not once.
Okay.
We're gonna.
It
cook a
was
lot.
Well,
really
actually, that's
good.
not true. I got to the car.
We're gonna be forced to live underground in like air conditioned.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Hey, I'm actually down for it, man. I mean, I'm tired of my PC heating up the room. You know.
All right, guys. I think we should wrap up our MAGfest
Yeah,
episode here.
Yeah.
It was a great MAGfest. Definitely tops every year. So my favorite year by far.
Year
Oh,
2.
yeah. I think PC's got to be
Honestly,
increased next year.
2021 is gonna be
It's
world shattering.
yeah,
It's gonna
I
be
feel
crazy.
like we're more prepared.
I might
every
buzz
year.
my hair
Yeah.
for
We're more
MAGfest
prepared
next
every
year,
year. Yeah.
just so no fucking guys hit on me.
True.
Yeah. Right. Go bald.
Yeah, get ugly maybe.
Yeah.
Fucking beat the shit out of myself.
Alrighty, Daniel,
Danny,
sign us off.
God
Take it
damn
away.
man.
You got
I don't
it.
know what to say. Ugh.
You put him on the spot, dude.
Yeah, do it. Why
It's every
does Sean
episode
do it?
now.
I think Sean should do it.
Sean,
No.
it's every episode now.
Look,
He
this
does
is the
it.
first episode that
I
Sean's
know.
actually on.
I watch.
No, you have to do it. It's every episode.
Ah, fuck off.
You're the closer.
It's
Danny,
Danny's
close this up.
close.
Come on, stop saying fuck off. I don't know what to say. Just fucking say your
None-
words of wisdom.
Until next year. Can't wait for
Next
MAGfest
year?
Like,
All right. Let me. Okay.
it's
let's
a
make
words
a
of
deal.
wisdom.
Let's make an on
you're trying to
podcast.
recapture like lightning in a bottle.
Danny,
You know what I mean?
let's make an
See,
on
that
podcast
wasn't
deal.
bad.
Hey,
Sorry.
let's make an on podcast deal. If Danny has to, until he makes an animated outro for our podcast, he has to say the outro.
That's a good point. Okay. Danny, you're up.
God.
Sign us out,
Words
buddy.
of wisdom. That's all it is.
I don't have any words of wisdom.
Yes, you do.
I'm a piece of shit degenerate. I'm depressed, and I'm
Oh, come
back
on.
from MAGfest, so I don't know what to tell you guys.
Sign off the viewers. We don't
It's
care
Tell the
almost like
about
viewers.
don't go to MAGfest because you're having to deal with what I'm dealing with, man.
He's spitting all over the mic.
I'm spitting
jeez.
everywhere right now.
Oh,
This
it's
thing's
soaking
covered in
wet.
spit.
Come on, give me something good so we can edit this well.
God, go with God. Go
Stop!
with God.
Stop doing this. God, you make this so fucking
Let me say,
difficult.
Say
like,
thank
fuck
you.
you,
Say
Danny.
thank you so much for
Alright, thanks
watching.
for watching. Subscribe. We're on Stitcher. We're on Spotify. We're on iTunes. We're on Play
God, I'm
Store,
so much
right?
better than
Yep.
this.
And we're on one other thing.
SoundCloud.
You didn't even say ring the bell
We're on
yet.
Himalaya
Yeah.
yet.
If you like the video,
Would you like to be?
leave a like,
Yeah,
comment,
sure.
subscribe. If you don't like the video, make sure to tell us
Oh,
why.
look how good this guy is.
There you go.
Wow, it's almost like you should do the outro.
All right, peace out, gang.
Bye, adios. I fucked that up.